Hello and welcome back to my Let's Roleplay Skyrim. Rayna spent the night here and woke up and the fire had died, so she gathered some firewood and built another fire because she was cold. And now she's warm and she's had her breakfast, so now it's time to begin her journey anew. Off. She'll have to go back into this mine. I hope that her horse is still there and has not wandered off. She kind of thinks that he's going to be there, or she. Stallion, oh yes. Frost is a god. Okay. Hello, Frost. Let us go down the mountain now. Resume our journey as we head towards Whiterun and the Honey Bromeadery. Yes, that was quite a strange place. She doesn't understand what those word walls, I'll go away, wolves, are about and why she has these strange experiences when she comes upon them. Now she doesn't know which way to go. There's no signpost. A lamppost, but no signpost. More wolves. She'll just run past them. Now that she has a horse, she can do that if she chooses to. She can outrun them. Uh-oh, what's going on up here? Hunter killed the, well, she assumes he's a hunter, but he killed that wolf. Which makes him a good guy. Her buck. She didn't have to. Ho ho, what's this? Ruins and steps type thing. She will investigate. She wonders if it's another one of those strange places. But somehow she thinks it seems different. This looks like different workmanship. Dwemer. She doesn't know much about Dwemer or anything. She knows that there might be some loot in here for her. Something that she could sell, maybe some gold. she thinks she can probably melt this metal into ingots just like this. This strange thing on this pedestal. It looks valuable. A weapon. That definitely looks valuable. She thinks this was definitely a lucrative stop on her journey. Now she can go out of here with a little bit more in her pocket to sell. Steps. More ruins. This place looks bigger than the other one. She doesn't want to spend too much time here, but she's going to poke her head inside. The door seems to be locked. She fiddles around trying to pick it, but she's unable to. Oh well. That's the break, she thinks. Trusty horse, Frost. Ooh. A Khajiit. What has killed him, she wonders. Let's have a look at this book that he had. Ethereum Wars. The end, when it came, was swift. In the span of 3 short years, the great dwarven cities of Skyrim, from Markarth to the Velothi Mountains, fell before the armies of the High King. Cities that had held fast against the Nords for over 100 years crumbled abruptly and without warning. For centuries, scholars have marveled at the sudden collapse of the Dwemer city-states. Even the Nords seem to have been taken by surprise, though their chroniclers were quick to ascribe their success to King Galir's inspired tactics and the blessings of shore. Our research suggests a much different cause, however. In the decades preceding their fall, the dwarven cities of Skyrim had been decimated by internal disputes and infighting over a most surprising cause, Ethereum. Modern scholars know Ethereum as a rare, luminescent blue crystal found in some Dwemer ruins. Perhaps this metal piece that she picked up is Ethereum, she thinks. She continues to read. Most consider it little more than a curiosity, as it has proven all but impossible to work with. While it has a strong magical aura, it is alchemically inert, and no known process can enchant, smelt, mold, bind, or break it. To the dwarves, of course, such problems were merely a challenge. In the years following King Harald's reign, the Dwemer discovered a considerable source of Ethereum in their deepest delvings. An alliance of 4 cities led by Arcane Thames, the great research center in the southern reach, was formed to oversee its extraction, processing, and study, and a new Ethereum forge constructed to smelt it under precisely controlled conditions. If the inscriptions I discovered are to be believed, the results were nothing short of spectacular. The items produced by the forge were artifacts of immense power, imbued from the moment of their creation with powerful enchantments. The Dwarven Alliance shattered almost immediately as the 4 city-states and their rivals attempted to claim the forge. We can only speculate that none were successful. Decades of conflict merely weakened them all, allowing for King Galir's subsequent conquests, and though the Dwemer reclaimed most of their lands a century later, there is no evidence that they ever resumed their research on Ethereum. Perhaps the costs had just been too great. But nothing like the Ethereum forge described in the inscriptions has ever been found within the borders of Skyrim. It may have been destroyed long ago by the Nord invaders or the Dwemer themselves. Or perhaps it, like the secrets of Ethereum itself, still remains to be discovered. Wow, okay. She suspects that this crystal shard that she picked up. Let's see if I can find it in her inventory. She suspects that it, here it is, glowing crystal shard. She suspects that this might be Ethereum. Oh well. She needs to continue her journey. What she would do with the shard, she has not determined. She will hold on to it and see if she can find some use for it, some value, perhaps a buyer. She'll get back on the main road. More dang wolves. Don't make me fight you, wolves. You would lose the battle. Let's see. A lamppost. She thinks that it would be nice if she could find a signpost telling her which way was where. Ah, what is this? Let's have a look. Rift in that way. Windhelm this way. Okay. Well, at least it's a signpost. She doesn't really know where Whiterun is, but she's gonna stay on the main roads and look for signs. She knows that Whiterun is a capital city. Bill of the Kind really wasn't too concerned with teaching the people at the orphanage much of anything.
Come along,
Huh?
over here.
Why
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire, anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Victoria Beachy, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company. The Emperor's cousin, remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces, secure that import deal, and lead the way to... Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Victoria's wedding.
Uh-huh.
Until next time.
Big elephant thingies. Mammoths. They're making the whole ground shake. So these people are going to weddings and they have gifts.
Need... yes?
Yep. Speak to my husband if you must.
Uh-huh. She thinks about pickpocketing these rich people. So tempting. Yes, she just had to. She couldn't resist the urge to just go for something else with them. She's afraid she might be discovered, however. Perhaps it's worth another go after all she was successful picking one pocket, right?
Get away from me, you Skyrim trash.
Really? She doesn't like these people now. They're rude, rich, snobby people.
I saw you do that, you know.
Really? Let's see. I wonder if that means that... Okay, she doesn't have a bounty. That's good. Huh.
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Victoria's wedding.
I'll just be relieving you of those gifts.
What? No! God, help! Somebody help!
She did not like those people. Not one bit. Besides, the guard wasn't Imperial. And she's beginning to just really not like Imperials too much at all. You know, where did those rich snobs go? There's something over here to the right. And she doesn't see the rich snobs, unfortunately, because she was hoping to rob them. Oh well. What is this place?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Okay.
Your hands only. Let's see here.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl.
Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Really? A letter from the Jarl? Which Jarl would this be? Letter from Jarl Sidiger of Falkreath. Rayna. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sidgir, and I have the honor to be the Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. The fame of your exploits across Skyrim has brought you to my attention. What? She's famous? What? If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Falkreath Hold, I invite you to speak to me the next time you are in Falkreath. Aside from the honor that accrues to the title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I also can tell you privately, the choice parcel of land in Falkreath would be available for your purchase. Should your services prove useful to me, I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain, Jarl Sidgir of Falkreath. What? He must have her confused with somebody else. She couldn't possibly be famous. She hasn't done anything. How bizarre. Let's see. Braidwood Inn. Well, it's not anywhere near nightfall. Let's see what this guard has to say. Hello.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. Who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
The Dark Brotherhood? Okay. Let's go in and see what's in here. She's feeling like she needs a nap. Hello? Hello, what have you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Not really. I just like to window shop. Let's see. Oh, I'll take some salt. Sweet roll. Let's see, do I have anything for sale? There, you can have some of the things that I picked
All
up.
right then.
Did you see my husband already? I'm sorry. He can come off a bit rough at times.
No, I don't think I've met
Poor
you.
Rogie. If you're feeling charitable, buy the Nordham mead. He's good for it.
Who's Rogie?
He's been in Kynesgrove forever. Great storyteller. He keeps everyone's spirits up. Owes me a lot of coin for drinks. I keep telling him not to worry about it, but he's got the stubborn Nord blood. Damn fool doesn't have the coin to pay me back, so he just beats himself up over it, and then he gets thirsty and it cycles all over again.
Oh. Would you like me to talk to him?
If you could convince him that I don't care about his tab, it'd certainly make me feel better.
Yeah, convince someone that you don't want his money. Okay.
There is some good news, though. I think the borders of the shrine may
Have
be
you
smaller than we
have you heard any rumors lately?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you
Really?
believe that?
might not be sacred.
That's
I'll let
certainly
you
seems
explore
odd.
that one
I like these bottles filled with water, please.
Reasonable about it at some point.
Gemma, this town
Where
is called
can I learn more about magic?
Magic is nothing but trouble. If you're set on it, there's that college in Winterhold, or Ulfric's court wizard. But don't say I didn't warn you.
We have to cut down
Alright.
something.
Maybe we should just admit that this is a horrible place for a mill.
Alright, thank you.
Until next time. I hope you'll stay for a bit. We could certainly use the business. Well, this is really quite a nice town when you get down to it. Just look at the view.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Another wanderer. Slumming it on your way to Windhelm?
I've heard about some troubles down near Helgen. The innkeeper at Candlehearth Hall. Where's Candlehearth Hall? Oh, that's in Windhelm?
Until next time.
Alright, thank you. Hello.
Outsider. No reason to stop in Kynesgrove. Keep moving.
Oh, why is that?
The mine's always on the verge of collapse. Good thing I'm around to keep it up.
What do you do in Kynesgrove?
Nosy one, huh? I was a mage back in Morrowind. I lend my talents to the mines here, helping them keep the tunnels safe. By Azura, it gets hot in there. I use frost salts for a potion to keep the heat bearable, but I'm out.
Perhaps I could find some frost salt for you then.
If you want to go to the trouble, feel free. I suppose I could offer you a bit of free alteration training when you get back.
Alright, thank you.
Until next time.
So, there's a mine
Last
near
brigade of
here.
soldiers said there's a
I know all there is to know about the drinking of it. If you bring mead, you're welcome here. Even if you don't, you're still welcome.
Idra wants you to forget about all that coin you owe.
What do you think I am? A beggar? My family has always paid back every single coin we owed, going back to Tiber Septim's time.
You should stop being so stubborn and just let it go.
I guess you're right. A Nord shouldn't be so proud to turn down a kind soul's generosity. Tell Idra I'll be fine.
Are you from Kynesgrove?
Yes, I've wandered a bit, but I always come back to Kynesgrove. My clan was one of the first to settle here. Legend says that my forefather Rayna discovered the mines after he stumbled into a dark cave to relieve himself. Too much mead. Of course, there's another story of Rayna losing the family shield in a different cave. So it depends on who you believe.
Your ancestral shield is lost in a cave?
According to my grandfather, at least. He swore that version of the legend was true. Even found the cave old Rayna stumbled into. Hey, if you find it, I could show you some of the clan's favorite fighting moves. They're all shield techniques.
Huh. So, how do you know so much about mead?
Well, a lifetime of study, you might say. The best comes from Riften, but I haven't been there in years. Ever tried making your own? It's, not easy, trust me.
Okay, well,
I've been trying to figure out what makes Riften mead better than the stuff from Whiterun. Better honey? There has to be more to it than that, though. I wish I knew where the bees got it from. Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up.
what can you tell me about Kynesgrove?
Bunch of lazy rabble trying to make a living. Can't get better workers in because everyone's afraid of the tomb up above the mine. Dead dragons. It hasn't moved since Ysgramor, and it's not going to start now.
talk about this later.
Superstitious milk drinkers.
Huh.
Aye.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Wouldn't even be here if it weren't for my idiot sister.
Oh,
I
your
can't
sister.
believe she dragged me all the way to this snowball. I'd rather be
you know,
broke in
I hope you'll
Cyrodiil
stay
than
for a
broke
bit.
here.
We could certainly use the business.
Roggy won't be complaining anymore.
It'll be good to not have to hear him whining about his debts. Rogie pawned a few of his things back when he still had things to pawn. Take them.
Oh, well, thank you.
See ya.
All right then.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right,
So,
well, we're
Rogue, when are you
gonna
going to get yourself a woman?
resume the next
Oh,
episode.
I'm
We'll
not sure I
see
could ever settle down like you have.
something
friend.
about this mine, perhaps.
Who says I've settled
If
down?
you like my videos, then please
I
subscribe.
think this is